This Roger and Linda and Susie. I was packing to come here actually, and this chorus for a song dropped in. I was thinking about Susie and the man who's the reason why we all come here every year. And I never had the privilege of meeting Sandy Lee, but by the stories I've heard and by the people in this room that all loved him, I feel like I know him. So I wrote a lot of this on the plane, or actually kind of tried to sort through it and put it together on the plane. And I finally picked up the guitar and made sure it was in a key I could hit most of the stuff, but I'm not promising anything. So wherever you are tonight, Brother Sandy Lee Watkins, this one is for you. By the way, I asked Roger and Susie to tell me stories, and so I hope this is all accurate, because y'all actually wrote the song. Maybe we'll just have an open lyric sheet on the wall at the Red Dog, and people can add their own verse. I think that would be kind of cool. We could just have a big, huge co-write for everybody. Yeah. He was a doer, community shaker and mover. He'd greet you like he always knew ya. He'd hug your neck and say, I love you, man. Quit a good job at Alcan one day to run for county judge for half the pay. Said he wouldn't have it any other way. He sure loved his 42420. Oh, I never knew him. Susie, she was married to him. And Roger and Linda, boy, loved him. Oh, he must have been something. And yes, he's the reason we gather here every year to sing and drink too much beer in home sweet Henderson, Kentucky. God bless Sandy Lee. Songwriters were his heart. He was always passing the tip jar. He talked to every soul in the whole bar. He'd say 6 votes can win the election. He knew a lot about living. 12 packs and buckets of chicken. Paid no attention to channel markers and found. He did a lot of running boats up on the ground. Now I never knew him, but Susie, she was married to him. And Roger and Linda Lloyd loved him. So he must have been something. And yes, he's the reason we gather here every year to sing and drink too much beer in home sweet Henderson, Kentucky. God bless Sandy Lee. Ooh. Now Steve Hoskins said one night, in Walmart's toy section in a suit and tie, sat Sandy Lee under fluorescent lights, reading a book with his granddaughter Sarah on his lap. Ain't that sweet? Sandy always said he married his best friend, a marriage built on trust and understanding. She didn't trust him and he didn't understand her. But Miss Susie said the judge could sure fill out some blue jeans. Now I never knew him, but Susie, she was married to him. The Caseys and the Hoskins sure loved him. So I bet he was something. Oh, he's the reason we gather every year. In home sweet Henderson, Kentucky. But this whole town apparently loved him, so he must have been something. And yes, he's the reason we gather here every year. We drink too much whiskey and beer, and home sweet